everyone, welcome back to my channel, An Accidental Retiree. I'm trying to stabilize this with my hands as I sit in my recliner, and that's kind of how I've been a lot of the week. So hopefully I'll have an update that'll have more of the writing. I have been doing some research on my grandparents' farm, research on my mom's college days, research on some of her friends' college days. So I've been doing some things, trying to make sure that things in my story are feasible. And so that's what I've been doing. I've been working, but it's not the writing. I've been thinking about the writing constantly. I started watching The Waltons again for the millionth time, I think, but the reason being that this story is going to take place in the 40s. Some of the farm days for my mom were in the 30s, and my grandparents too. So, being that it's a series about all of that, although this book focuses mostly on the 40s up to the early 50s. Anyway, so that's what I've been working on and kind of doing a lot of research. So this November is not going well for me in terms of writing word count. Have I been writing? Sure. I've written plenty. I just posted a nice little post on one of Stephanie Harlow's videos. I've written a couple of different little articles that would go in with some things that would be embedded within a story of something else in the series. One was actually a note that I was writing to a friend of mine that will be appearing as a character later on in the series, not in this book. If I get to the things that I want to do before I die. And speaking of that, I did go to the doctor this week, and that was not a very happy visit. I am definitely pre-diabetic, and it's getting into the scarier zone where I'm closer to being a diabetic. I've been dealing with this for 30 years. So my numbers went way down after I had my first child. I was diagnosed with gestational diabetes with my son, but not with my daughter. And I was in the 150s. So I was the real cusp of being a diabetic. But most people that have gestational diabetes are diagnosed with diabetes within 15 years of having their child. Well, I am going on 34 years. My son was 33 this year. So I'm doing very well if you look at it that way. And you look at my family history, my father did, and it comes from that side of the family. So I'm working on it, but I'm going to have to work on it a little harder. And it's probably not a battle I'm going to win in the end, unless some miracle happens. The doctor visit itself was really a disappointment, and I'll talk about that in another video because I'm just in general disappointed in medical care lately. And I'm still ruminating on that, and this is all distraction for my writing. So I apologize if this video isn't very interesting this week. Oh, my grandson just popped out. He just woke up. So I'm going to be having to share some of my lunch here with him. He's off camera. You probably heard him, but yeah, that's all you're going to do because we don't show our children on our grandchildren on our program here because they don't have any say in whether they're filmed or not. And his father would not be happy with that probably either. And, you know, it's a separation thing right now. So that's all going on too. So there's a lot of distractions where this would not necessarily be a success in writing a novel completely in November this year or any year probably for me. but we're going to work at it. And I'm going to update this little blurb, hopefully with some writing experience. But now that he's up, maybe not. We'll see. So this afternoon I refined chapter 1. I'm really happy with it now. And I added a couple of Bible quotes for chapter 1 and chapter 2. And I've got a start on chapter 2, but I haven't really written anything yet. I was missing my character chart from where I was working, and I'll continue it maybe later today, maybe not. I've been dealing with headaches, and that's why I didn't write as much. I'm up to about 2,800 words right now. So a little work this week, a little bit of research was done, a lot of thought for chapter 2 to be able to write it, just no problem. And but I still want to do a little more outlining before I move on. Hopefully this next week will go better. Hopefully I won't have as many headaches. Hopefully this virus will be gone. I don't know. But that's what's holding me back this week. And that's the end of this update. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. And thank you for watching. And God bless. Bye for now.